Stuck with the wzwfr64.dll failure compromising your core library map? I'm Sophie Chen, a senior Windows support engineer. Let's analyze this architectural break and restore your stability. Before diving into the wzwfr64 technical steps, check the description for a tool to help synchronize your library paths. This is the wzwfr64, a specialized Windows core library for modern frameworks. It provides the unmanaged infrastructure routines for managing high-level system service data links. It facilitates the orchestration of background manifests for cloud-integrated shell components in 64-bit Windows environments. Now that we've covered what the file does, let's jump into our first fix. The wzwfr64.dll library is a specialized component of the localized application logic system, and you must reinstall the program you are trying to open to restore the internal file structure if this file is missing. If you are still encountering the error after following the official setup, it's time to investigate the underlying system architecture. A quick reboot can determine if the error is transient. While it won't fix a deleted file, it can re-establish the connection between your software and the wzwfr64 file if the path was temporarily busy. Make sure to save your spot by bookmarking this video or hit the like button before you restart so you don't have to search for it again. Next, we'll move beyond the basics. If your screen hasn't changed after the restart, follow me to step 3. If you need to pause the video while your folders load, don't hesitate. Since that library file is still unresponsive after the restart, we'll run a repair on the coding environment. First, go to Control Panel, then select Programs and Features. Second, find every Microsoft Visual C++ redistributable, 2005 through 2022. Third, right-click each and select Change, then select Repair. If that fails, download the latest all-in-one VC++ redistributable package from Microsoft's website. Please note that for DLL files with numbers, the number tells you which version to repair. For example, 120 equals 2013. A brief word of caution: not all solutions found online adhere to professional security standards. Replacing wzwfr64 without a proper diagnostic environment can lead to DLL hell, where multiple conflicting versions of the library paralyze your operating system's ability to load software. For a reliable way to monitor these specific library interactions, I've included a professional resource link in the description. A maintenance path for wzwfr64 and system optimization is outlined in the diagnostic resource linked below. If wzwfr64 is back online, please consider subscribing. It's the best way to support our mission of providing safe, verified technical solutions.